So let's talk about Pakistan. For many, the name conjures up news headlines, but that's just one side of the story. Pakistan sits at the crossroads of South Asia, the Middle East, and Central Asia, bordered by Iran, Afghanistan, China, and India. With over 240 million people, it's the fifth most populous country in the world. But Pakistan defies easy labels, ancient secrets in its soil, modern cities buzzing with energy. Born from a dramatic split, its story is one of identity, faith, and resilience. From snow-capped peaks in the north to the Arabian Sea in the south, it's a land of incredible variety. The official name is the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, but its identity is layered. Dozens of languages, cultures, and traditions. Each province feels like a country within a country. So when you hear Pakistan, think of a mosaic. Farmers, tech entrepreneurs, mountaineers, and more. We're not here for the usual headlines. We're here for the full picture. Media Group. Montage of Pakistani street food vendors, school children and craftsmen. Families sharing a meal at home in Pakistan at Stockett at distribute_equally history, people, food, challenges and hope. This is a journey to understand a nation of paradoxes, passion and immense potential. Let's dive in. To understand Pakistan, you have to rewind thousands of years. This land was home to the Indus Valley civilization. Think Mohenjo-daro and Harappa, with planned cities and advanced systems. Over centuries, empires rose and fell. Persians, Greeks, Mauryans, Kushans, a true crossroads of cultures. Islam arrived with Arab traders and Sufi saints, shaping the region's identity and leading to the Mughal Empire, known for its stunning architecture. Then came the British, who ruled for nearly 2 centuries, changing laws, education, and governance. The 20th century brought a powerful independence movement, led by figures like Allama Iqbal and Muhammad Ali Jinnah. In 1947, Pakistan was born, amidst the trauma of partition, one of the largest and most violent migrations in history. Millions were uprooted, and the wounds of that time still echo today. Pakistan started as 2 wings, west and east, separated by India. In 1971, after another painful conflict, East Pakistan became Bangladesh. This history of struggle and survival is central to the Pakistani psyche. It's a story of resilience, sacrifice, and the ongoing quest for identity. The past is never far from the present in Pakistan. Every chapter has shaped the nation's character, and the story is still being written. Take a road trip through Pakistan and you'll see jaw-dropping diversity. Start in Karachi, a megacity on the Arabian Sea, the country's economic engine. Head inland to the deserts of Sindh and Balochistan, ancient lands with nomadic tribes and historic shrines. Move north to Punjab, the agricultural heartland, home to Lahore's Mughal history, vibrant arts, and legendary food. Keep going and you'll reach the mountains of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Gilgit-Baltistan, the roof of the world. Here, the Hindu Kush, Karakoram and Himalayas converge, with K2 and breathtaking valleys like Hunza. This diversity shapes people, cultures and traditions. A fisherman on the Makran coast lives a world apart from a cherry farmer in Hunza. Managing these differences is a constant challenge for the government. But it's also Pakistan's greatest strength. A tapestry of landscapes and lives. It's a country where every region tells a different story. Let's talk about the heart of Pakistan, its food and culture. Pakistani cuisine is bold, rich, and unforgettable. Kebabs, biryani, nihari, karahi, chapli kebab, and endless varieties of bread. Each region has its own specialties, and every meal is a celebration. Family is the foundation of society. Think big, extended families and a deep sense of community. Weddings are week-long festivals of music, dance and color, bringing everyone together. Hospitality, or mehman nawazi, is legendary. Guests are treated like royalty. Music and poetry are everywhere, from Sufi Qawwali to modern pop, and Urdu poetry is recited by all generations. Visual arts thrive, from vibrant truck art to a booming fashion scene. And then there's cricket, a national obsession that unites the country in joy and heartbreak. When Pakistan plays, life stops. The passion is electric. Food, family and cricket are the glue that binds this diverse nation. Culture here is a living, breathing force. It's what makes Pakistan unique. It's what keeps hope alive. And it's what brings people together, no matter their differences. Modern Pakistan is a land of contrasts. Tradition meets modernity at every turn. In cities like Karachi, Lahore, and Islamabad, you'll find malls, cafes, and a buzzing youth culture. Women are breaking barriers in business, medicine, and the arts. But outside the cities, over 60% of Pakistanis live in rural areas, where life is slower and challenges are basic: water, electricity, healthcare, education. The urban-rural divide is one of the country's biggest hurdles. Yet Pakistanis are famously resilient, navigating economic ups and downs, political instability, and security challenges. Climate change is a growing threat with devastating floods in recent years. Still, there's an undeniable energy and entrepreneurial spirit. From shopkeepers to freelancers, people hustle and innovate every day. The spirit of jugaad, creative problem-solving, defines daily life. It's this grit and hope that keep the country moving forward. Pakistanis know how to adapt, survive, and dream. Pakistan's place in the world? It's complicated. Its strategic location makes it a key player in global politics, sometimes a blessing, often a challenge. Relationships with the US, China, and India shape its foreign policy. The US alliance has been turbulent, especially during the Cold War and War on Terror. Recently, Pakistan has pivoted toward China, with massive projects like the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. But this brings new questions about debt and sovereignty. The rivalry with India, especially over Kashmir, defines South Asian geopolitics and keeps tensions high. Balancing these relationships is a diplomatic tightrope. Pakistan wants to be more than a battleground. It aims to be a bridge for trade and connectivity. Navigating this complexity is its ongoing challenge. The future of Pakistan belongs to its youth. Over 60% of the population is under 30. This generation is globally connected, ambitious, and ready for change. They grew up with the internet and social media, using these tools to start businesses, organize for causes, and demand accountability. They're challenging old norms and pushing for transparency and better governance. But the youth bulge brings challenges. Millions of jobs are needed every year. Education and skills development are critical, but the system is struggling to keep up. Still, young Pakistanis are optimistic and determined. They're talking about mental health, women's rights, and the environment. They're artists, innovators, and activists, shaping the next chapter. Their energy is Pakistan's greatest hope. If their potential is unlocked, the future could be bright. They're building bridges across regions and to the world. The next chapter is theirs to write. Pakistan's fastest-growing export isn't textiles, it's technology. The startup scene is booming, with cities like Karachi, Lahore, and Islamabad buzzing with innovation. Startups are tackling everything from fintech and e-commerce to health and education. These aren't Silicon Valley clones, they're solving real problems for Pakistanis. The country has a huge pool of IT talent and one of the world's largest communities of online freelancers. More young people are choosing to build companies at home. Incubators, accelerators, and tech zones are popping up, but challenges remain: digital infrastructure, internet access, and red tape. Investment is growing, but there's room for more. The digital frontier is Pakistan's new land of opportunity. Innovation and human capital could leapfrog old challenges. The tech revolution is connecting Pakistan to the world. The future is digital, and it's happening now. After this journey, what's the takeaway? Pakistan refuses to be defined by a single story. It's a place of beauty and challenge, tradition and ambition, struggle and hope. Headlines miss the vibrant, complex reality. The path ahead is tough. Economic, political, and environmental challenges loom large. But the country's strength lies in its culture, family bonds, and the grit of its people. The youth are the game changers, driving a startup revolution and demanding a better future. If their potential is unlocked, Pakistan could surprise the world. The story is still unfolding, a work in progress. With energy, innovation, and resilience, there's every reason to be hopeful. Pakistan's next chapter is one to watch, with an open mind and a sense of wonder. Think you know Pakistan? Wait until you discover the wonders of Balochistan. Sprawling across the southwest of Pakistan, Balochistan is the country's largest province, full of mysteries and stories. Here you'll find the ruins of Mehrgarh, one of the oldest farming settlements in the world, dating back over 7,000 years. But Balochistan isn't just old stones and forgotten tales. The Baloch people take pride in their rich traditions, like storytelling, soulful music, and their famous hospitality. Picture lively festivals with colorful dresses and the scent of spicy saji, a local dish roasting over open flames. The province's landscape is just as breathtaking, with rugged mountains, deserts, and a stunning coast along the Arabian Sea. From the mysterious Hingal National Park to the ancient port of Gwadar, every corner has a story to tell. Balochistan is more than a place, it's a living history book, waiting for you to turn the page. So, are you ready to explore its secrets?
Alright, let me take you on a journey to a place where mountains meet tradition. Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, the heartbeat of Pakistan's northwest. Now, if you're picturing endless mountains, legendary hospitality, and a culture that's been thriving for centuries, you're already halfway there. This region isn't just rich in scenery, it's a tapestry of ancient empires, vibrant festivals, and stories passed down around the fire. Let's talk history. Khyber Pakhtunkhwa is home to the famous Khyber Pass, once the gateway for explorers, traders, and even invaders like Alexander the Great. Imagine standing where armies marched and silk caravans rolled by, connecting Central Asia to the Indian subcontinent. But there's way more than history here. I love how the local Pashtun culture makes you feel like you're part of the family the moment you arrive. Hospitality isn't just a custom, it's almost a law. You're greeted with a steaming cup of green tea, and trust me, refusing food is not an option. And then there's the music and dance. The Atan, a traditional Pashtun dance, is more than just movement. It's a celebration of community and resilience, echoing through the valleys at every festival and wedding. The food? Oh man, from spicy chapli kebabs to aromatic pulao, every meal is a sensory adventure. And the bazaars? They're packed with colorful handicrafts. Think intricate embroidery, bold jewelry, and hand-woven rugs that tell their own stories. So, whether you're a history buff, a foodie, or just someone craving a real adventure, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa has a way of staying with you, long after you've left. Maybe one day you'll find yourself sipping tea in the shade of the mountains, sharing stories with new friends. Until then, keep exploring.
If you're a history buff who loves lost cities, you need to explore Sindh's incredible story. From ancient ruins to Sufi shrines, this province is a treasure map come to life. Stick around as we piece together the wonders of Sindh. Nestled along the lower Indus River, Sindh is where history takes center stage. We're talking about Mohenjo-Daro, one of the world's oldest urban settlements. Imagine paved streets and public baths way back in 2500 BCE. But Sindh isn't just ancient ruins. It's a melting pot of cultures. Persians, Arabs, Mughals, all left their stamp here. The famous city of Tata? Once a capital of empires, its stunning Shah Jahan Mosque still dazzles with over 90 domes. Sindh's heartbeat is its people. The Sindhi language, the vibrant Adrak shawl, and mouth-watering Sindhi biryani, every detail tells a story. Folk music echoes at Sufi shrines, especially at Sehwan Sharif, where mystics and poets are celebrated. And let's not forget the Indus River, lifeblood of the region. It's inspired art, rituals, and even the annual Chaliho festival. So next time you think of history, remember Sindh isn't just a chapter, it's an epic saga still unfolding. Who knows, maybe your next adventure starts here. I'm sure you've heard the news. Sindh isn't just another province on the map. It's the cradle of civilizations, the heartbeat of Sufism, and the home of legendary storytellers. Ready for a whirlwind through its history and culture? Let's dive in. Sindh in the southeast of Pakistan is no ordinary patch of land. This is where the mighty Indus River flows, feeding one of the world's oldest civilizations, the Indus Valley. Mohenjo-Daro, Sindh's ancient city, was thriving while much of the world was still figuring out farming. Fast forward a few centuries, empires clashed here. From Persians and Greeks to Arabs who introduced Islam, each left a mark. The local Sindhi language soaked it all up, creating a beautiful blend of sounds and stories. But Sindh isn't just about history books and ruins. It's a living, breathing culture. Think Adrak, those stunning block-printed shawls that are basically wearable art. Or Sufi music, echoing from shrines like Lal Shahbaz Qalandar, where everyone's welcome, no matter who they are. Sindh gave us iconic poets like Shah Abdul Latif Bhitai, whose verses still inspire generations. Its folklore is packed with tales of love, rebellion, and wit. Stories that fuel both song and spirit. So next time you hear Sindh, don't just picture a place on the map. Imagine a crossroads of cultures, a land where history meets harmony, and where every street corner hums with a story. Fancy a deeper dive? Hit subscribe and let's keep the history rolling.